Hello and welcome to day 13 of Vlogmas. So today's a special day. You're not really getting too much that's Christmassy apart from this lovely advent calendar here. So I'll open that and then I'll explain why there's not too much Christmassy today. So day 13, I said we were in Rome today with the Vespa. Here we go, it's an eyeshadow. Good job you didn't rip it today. Now, just need to get this damn thing out. Ah, come on. Ooh, it's a copper today. Copper! And this is in the colour Rome. It's really nice. So, hopefully tomorrow they do like a corresponding colour for the lips, which I shall see tomorrow. So that's me. I got 7 eyeshadows and 6 lip creams. I'm actually wearing one of them just now. I put on Addis Ababa, if that's how you say it, because I feel like a little pick-me up there. That and my skin's been terrible, and I figured I'd do something a little bit different. So, now on to why there's not that much Christmas today. Today is a very special day. 6 months ago, June 13th, I left Scotland and flew here. There is obviously some story behind the reason why I decided to move to Canada, so I'm going to tell you all of that and a little bit about the process of getting my visa and coming here. When I was about 17 or 18, last year of high school, you talk to your parents about what's going on. So I was talking to my mum and we both sort of naturally came to the decision that Scotland was not the place for me, or at least we didn't think so. So then it sort of became an ongoing discussion over the years of, if Scotland's not the place for you, where is? I was watching YouTube and just looking at everything, trying to decide where I wanted to go. And one day, my brain just went, bing, Canada. So, I told my parents that I was going to move to Canada. Obviously no one believed me because I'd been saying since I was 17, I'm leaving Scotland. I'm not going to live here, I'm going to move away to a completely other country, completely other continent, and I'm going to live there. And then I was at the Edinburgh Fringe, and then I started to tell friends as well that I was leaving. Obviously they had the same reaction. But then, in September, I went and bought 2 tourist books about Canada, posted it on Instagram, and then people were like, yeah. And that was like a solidification of my will to move to Canada. So we hit October 2015 and I start overtiming the shit out of work. Like seriously, I was working 60-hour weeks, 1 day off a week. Sometimes I'd work 14-hour days just so that I could make enough money to save up enough for savings to move here, travelling costs, insurance, everything like that. Then you get to February of last year and I was pretty much at my savings goal on the website by looking through everything again, seeing all the documentation that I would need. I need to do a language test. So I cancel overtime for that day, go do this language test, set it, get a pretty good mark in it. Well, obviously pretty good mark, it's an English language test, but they couldn't really read my writing because my writing was illegible at the best of times. So that got marked down slightly. And everything was good. So the end of February hit, I got that in, the certificate for it, I got my police record certificate back in, I was fine to go ahead and submit my application to move here. So I do that, everything goes in, ping, I get an email. You're not eligible for this visa. Why? I hadn't lived here for a year and hadn't worked here for a year. That was the only thing that was holding me back from getting this visa that I wanted, which is a 5-year work visa. It means that I can live here, whatnot. Basically do anything apart from vote. It's like, okay, so I'm going to get a working holiday visa. So that went in the March. There was some hiccups with it. The system went down for about a month. So fast forward a month later to April, to the May bank holiday weekend, May Day bank holiday. So the invitations said that they were going out in the next week or so on Twitter. Obviously I was checking like every day, like when am I getting my invitation to apply, when am I getting this? So I was sitting there waiting on that, and Friday hits, and I think it's like worked at 10 PM that night or something, or maybe not quite as much. I just remember it being a Friday and I had the Saturday off. So I'm sitting there in the house and I get an email at like 10 PM UK time, so like 3 PM, 5 PM here. I don't know what time it was, I can't remember exactly, but I get an email. You have an invitation to apply. Well, needless to say, I went crazy, started jumping around the place, running around, pulling all my documentation out of the folder, getting my laptop printer so I can scan everything in and get it all sent off that night, which I did. Paid the application fee of $150, and that was all completely fine. So I put that all in and then forgot about it because it can take a while for a visa to come through. So May Day bank holiday, I went to work a little bit early. I was like, the application's in, I'm going to go and buy a new snapback. So I go try and find a Blue Jays one, couldn't find one anywhere in Glasgow. I'm going to a store, TK Maxx actually, on the off chance that I could get a hat, and I got this. So this was on the 2nd of May, I think it was. I was obviously going into work. I walk out of work, snap back on, it says Toronto Raptors, and turn my phone on. What happens? I've got an email sitting there. You have an alert from the CIC. So I go onto the website, open up my profile and look at it, and the words I've been waiting to see for 7 or 8 years were finally in front of me. Your application for working holiday visa has been accepted. I was just out of work. I went batshit crazy, started jumping around everywhere, phoned my mum and was basically like crying down the phone to her. All I remember is I typed out my 4 weeks notice for work, printed it out and handed it in the next day. Go look up flights, book them the next night, get my insurance for 2 years at the weekend, and go into full packing mode. So had a few leaving nights. I think I ended up like, it stopped being leaving nights at the end of it, it just became nights out. I had a leaving barbecue for friends and family. So like that started at like 3 PM. I made a ton of food, a ton of it, and it was amazing. Like I'm sitting there playing Cards Against Humanity like, with my mum and my uncle, and like all like my dad and a couple of aunts and uncles and all that just left, went inside because they could not believe the stuff we were coming out with. So that day, that morning was really quite quiet. Just before we left, my little sister got up and she saw me off from the door. We took all my stuff out to the car, went to the airport, got stuck in traffic because rush hour in Glasgow. It's terrible. So we got to the airport, got me all checked in, and then we had the slow walk up to security, and outside of security, like, there's me, there's my mum, there's my dad, and next thing you know, like, me and my mum just both start sobbing at the exact same time. And we're standing there, and then they left to go and get the car and go home. So I'm just left there standing in the airport by myself. Nothing to do apart from go get some breakfast, try and find Iron Brew in this damn airport, which was so hard. There was like 2 bottles of Iron Brew in the entire place, and I bought the last 2. So Glasgow Airport, whatever you were doing there in the WH Smiths, or WH Smith rather, get it sorted for when I come back to visit, so I do not have to travel the entire airport through security to find 2 bottles of Iron Brew. So after that 6-hour flight where I watched a few movies, Mockingjay Part 2, The Martian, tried to get some sleep, which was really hard, and then I landed and had like a 1 hour wait at immigration to finally get my work permit. And after that, it's been so fast, so fast. I mean, I've been up in Fergus a few times and basically just spent the entire time in Toronto sightseeing for the summer, going down to Niagara Falls, and then started work full time in September, and it's just been non-stop. It's been absolutely crazy since then. I mean, travelling is something that everybody who has the opportunity to do so, everybody should do that at least once in their lives. Live in another country, even if it's just another English speaking country, just do that, and it's a different way of life. You'll learn new stuff, meet new friends, see new things. I mean, Niagara Falls, wow, I cannot wait to go back down and see that, because wow. That's been Vlogmas Day 13 for you all. Hope you don't mind me sitting here talking to you for so long without any cuts into seeing different things, but I will see you all tomorrow. So until then, see ya. So I am going to another Christmas market because obviously love them, and there's a lot here. So let's go and see what this one is like.